somebody said to me the other day, would you take Watkins at Arsenal? I was like, I like Ollie Watkins. I've liked him since he was in the Championship. Yeah, but putting him into this Arsenal, it'd flop. It'd flop because he's one that runs the channels. He worked down the channels. Yeah, you said it the other day and you're spot on. When you see his goals, the majority of his goals, he's running into the box with the ball and the defenders are backing off of him. Yeah, that's because Aston Villa play on the counter-attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, now put him at Arsenal where we're on the edge of their box and they're camped in their box. Ollie Watkins ain't doing nothing for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, like,
that's why I like Toney, because Toney can play back to goal, bring people in, but also he can make from deep and he can run off the shoulder. Like, he's a very rare kind of profile of centre forward in the Premier League that can play off a bigger man.
It's like a throwback.
He can be the main man also, and he can finish. Like, it's crazy. Like, for me, if I'm Man United, I'm throwing whatever money at him because Højlund ain't good enough. He's not good enough. I would offer the same 70 million that we offered for Højlund. I'd offer that to Brentford. I'd offer that to them. I'd say, yo, starting 70 million starting. Listen, bro, let's go. I'd sign him by any means.
Mate, somebody said to me the other day that they're 100 million. I was like, we'll pay it then.
Yeah, paid it.
Ain't my money. Why do I care?
100 million in Jan though, but you know what? I think he doesn't have long left on his contract, so I think they can't hold out for 100 million.
He ain't going for 100 mil anyway. I reckon it'd be around what you said, about 70. Yeah, about 70. That'd be a record fee for them selling a player. Yeah, they can then go and spend that on 2 or 3 other players that will then make up his goals. Yeah, and then listen, their target's to stay in the league every year. That's their target. Yeah, they don't try and win trophies. Yeah, they don't really go for any trophies, do they? They're not trying to push on.
They're trying to stay up now. That's the only thing. They might say, you know what? We can't stay up without him. So we keep him until the summer now. But I don't know how long he's got left on his contract. That's the only thing.
But then if they do that, that's a bit of a dodgy one because he might then just go, no, you've blocked my move. Yeah, and not only that, yeah, he hasn't played for so long. Yeah, we're all expecting him to come back and hit the ground running because he's a top player, but there's no guarantee he will.
No, there's no guarantee. And the thing is, he hasn't even been allowed to train with them either. So obviously he'll be doing his own training, but it's not the same as training with them. Has he been allowed to train with the under-18s at least or anything? Or is he not allowed to train at Brentford at all?
I have no idea.
Or is it just the first team?
I know he played a game against FC Como, which is, what's his name?
Fabregas.
Yeah, Fabregas is the manager. Yeah, he played a game against them a couple of weeks back and scored. Yeah, decent goal as well. He was about 40 yards out. The keeper ran out and he just lobbed it straight in. So, yeah, I don't know if he's been allowed to train or anything, but yeah, he's a quality player, man.
Okay, since September, he's been allowed to train, apparently. That's what they said. And he was training with the B team before. Okay, that's not too bad. So he has been training.
Yeah, they'll be doing little full games, like 11-a-sides and stuff in training, wouldn't they? I know it's different, but it's still getting his fitness up. Bro, like I said before, I know a couple of people that are mates with him, yeah, and they're good mates of mine. Yeah, bro, he's relentless with his training anyway. Like, even after training in normal sessions, yeah, he stays behind for another couple of hours. Yeah, just practice positioning that.
You can tell though, because he can finish. The guy's scoring set pieces. He don't miss penalties, so you know that he's practiced those because you don't become that good at penalties without practicing them. And like, I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, it's true. I think he's missed 1 penalty, isn't he? Or 2 penalties in his entire career.
One in his whole career.
Yeah. Yeah, that's relentless. And doing it in the Prem, in the way his penalty.
And it's how he takes them as well. Like, it's not even the fact that he's missing them because he's smashing them over the bar. This guy's walking, looking at the goalkeeper, yeah, and then sending him the other way, like every time.
Every time. Yeah, he's sick. I'd take him at Arsenal in a heartbeat, man. Yeah, but again, on the flip side of that, do I want this manager to spend any more money? Probably not, because this manager is rubbish. Yeah, and he's wasted a fortune. So it's like, I'm kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, man. Like,
I hear it.
I want him at Arsenal because I don't want him going anywhere else. Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, do we give this manager money? Like, you've done 65 on 29, you've done 35 on Vieira, you've done 16 on Lokonga, 24 on Kivior, 12 on Jorginho, 16 on Tavares. Come on, man. Like,
it's horrible. It's horrible. I'll be honest. When you look at what he's done, yeah, with what he's been given, it's not good enough.
Nope.
Yeah,
It's not.
it's
Bro,
not good enough.
somebody put a super chat in my comment section a minute ago, yeah? Saying, question for you, when was the last time Arsenal got to a quarter final? 2021. Yeah, we're in 2024, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? See, yeah, I think that was in the FA Cup. I don't know whether it was just FA Cup related, but I think we got to a League Cup semi-final and Liverpool beat us. I'm pretty sure that was a semi. Right? But I think that was 2021.
That's
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not good. His record's a disgrace. Yeah, and I don't know of any other manager who has had that level of backing and been allowed to not win anything for so long. I can't think of another manager in football history, bro, that's had 650 mil, won one trophy when he first got there, and has done nothing since. And they keep throwing money at him. It don't happen. No other club does that, bro. Your club sacks managers like that. Well, maybe not now.
No, but I think we will. I think this manager's getting sacked though.
I see him saying that he had a good conversation with Ineos and all that, bro. That's just all waffle. Yeah, he ain't gonna come out and say, yeah, they're telling me I need to fix up or I'm sacked.
But this is it. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, by the way, mate, we've already found your replacement, but just keep going. Do you know what I mean? Well done. They're not gonna say that to him. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, like you're just keeping the seat warm for the next guy. We've already got him lined up. We're just waiting for a few things to happen. Or they're not gonna say to him, oh, you know what, you've got. We're just waiting for the next bad result so we can fuck you off, mate. They're not gonna say that, are they? They're not really gonna say that. So because of all that, the manager can only come out and say he had positive talks. But then at the same time, what is positive? Because I've seen this manager, I've seen us get cooked for 90 minutes and the manager come out and say we played well. So I don't really know, I don't really know what he deems as positive. Because he finds positives in us getting cooked. We finished bottom of the Champions League group. A man will turn around and try and find positives and then talk about injuries and when these guys come back. This guy's deluded.
He was talking about Rasmus Højlund, saying, yeah, he's played really well this season. He scored 5 goals in the Champions League. Yeah, you finished bottom of the group, mate. Finished bottom of the group. So yeah, you're right. He's a serial waffler and a compulsive liar. Yeah, so, yeah, when he's sitting there saying that it's positive talks and all of that, yeah, I don't believe a word of it. All these managers lie, yeah, but this one, he is next level. I can't lie, mate. He is next level liar. And he says it with just a straight face, with no emotion on his face whatsoever. And he's just looking you square in the eye, lying to you.
No, 100%. And the thing about the situation for me is, there was a rumor coming out saying that he still wants to relinquish his option to veto transfers because that was part of the stipulation that he wanted in the contract or in the agreement when he came into the club. But the thing is, this is not the club that you've now come to because there's new ownership now. And people are saying, oh, it's only 25%. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's only 25%. They are part owners and they're responsible for the football side. And you've already shown them that your judgment cannot be trusted because you've had more misses than hits. So why would I allow you to continue to have the same authority, the same option that you've already previously shown me that you do not deserve and it's not warranted? It makes no sense. You say, oh, let me keep doing what I was doing before, even though it's clearly not working.
The only thing I would say is if that's in his contract, then they're kind of screwed unless they sack him. Because he could just say, no, it's in the contract. I'm allowed to have the final say or a say, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so he's that kind of person. That he'll say, no, I'll take you to court then. Bro, the way he'll take Man United to court or something, or he'll come out and say it in public or something. Yeah, but the thing is, the easiest thing and the best thing for all parties is to bin him. Yeah, because he's put himself in the gutter now in terms of the shop window. Yeah, he's absolutely ruined any reputation he had before he went to Man United now. So he ain't going to get another big gig straight away at all in the next 3 or 4 years unless he goes somewhere else and starts again, right, and builds it back up again.
You can only really go back to where he came from, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think Ajax want him back. I don't think
I think that's the only place that he knows 100% that he can survive is because he already knows the structure there. But the structure's not as good. He don't have Overmars and Van der Sar no more. They've struggled without them two, regardless of who the manager is. So it's not a given that he's gonna succeed this time round with at Ajax without them two. There's no guarantee, and this is why I find the whole thing fascinating, because he's been exposed in real time, and I don't know how he recovers from this. I don't know how he recovers from this. I don't know how, I don't know if, but all I know is I won't be following it. As soon as he gets sacked, he's dead to me. Like literally, I'll never care what he does in life ever again after this. The same way Ollie vanished into obscurity and was managing his daughter's flipping football team or something like that. That's Ten Hag for me, bro. Once he leaves this club, he's dead to me, bro.
Right, it might be next week, mate, because you may get knocked out the cup to Wigan.
Hey, bro, if that happens, he's finished. I'll be honest. If that happens, he's done. But I'm under the impression that the new owners are waiting for an excuse to sack him. And if, for instance, yeah, there's like a magical turnaround and like, obviously we're not going to win the FA Cup, but say there's a magical turnaround, we go on a decent run of games, and say we end up finishing like 5th or something like that. I reckon they'll sack him at the end of the season anyway. Like, I don't think there's absolutely any chance of him being the manager next season. I think his death warrant's already been signed. It just depends on when. It just depends on when he goes. Does he go before the end of the season if results don't continue, or does he go at the end of the season? But he's definitely going. Like, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that
it makes no sense to keep him. Yeah, like you said, like, they're not going to come in and just go bang sacked. Yeah, they have to have an excuse to sack him. Yeah, and they've only just got in there. So, what, he's played one game? He played one game. The
line is, he's not their guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And when you know that you're not the owner's guy, you're on borrowed time anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what job it is.
Look at Steve Bruce at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they let him have his 1000th game in football.
And then sacked him, bro. Club legend as well. Club legend. And they allowed him to kind of step down. You know them one? Like, he came out.
Look at when Ranieri, he got that year when Roman
at Leicester. No. When they went to get Jose, right? Yep.
Yeah. They allowed him because we've just gone. Yeah, we've done invincible that season.
He nearly won the league as well. That I swear Ranieri finished like 3rd or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he was in the title race with us.
Yeah, he nearly won the league. Ranieri. He was very close.
Yeah, he was with us. It was us, you, then Chelsea. And we obviously won it, but then they went bang, see you later. Yeah, and that was like, I think Abramovich had been there for maybe one season. I think that was actually maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was half a season. He bought it halfway through the season, perhaps.
It wasn't long. And then they paid 30-odd million for Jose. Yeah, they finished second, bro.
Finish out the rest of they finished second, did they?
See, I knew he nearly won the league, and then he got chopped, bro, for Jose. And I think they paid 30 million for Jose from Porto. Could have been more. Like, when you're not the owner's guy, you can't survive. It doesn't matter what you do. Like,
if he had won the league, they probably still would have gone and got Jose. Anyway.
They would have sacked him anyway. They would have sacked him anyway because Jose was always gonna be Jose. Do you understand? And this is the thing. That's why I'm saying I don't think there's anything that he can do to keep his job. I believe that it's a formality. It's a formality.